Welcome back. Now, this is probably a weird way to start a video, but honestly, I don't give a crap. So I am currently getting ready, and any makeup gurus out there and that, I don't care how you do your makeup. This is how I do my makeup. So yeah, please don't judge. Everyone does their makeup a lot different to other people, so you can't really do that. But I am getting ready to go to work. As you can see, I am in uniform. I have to close this door today. What I really don't understand why, I thought one of the others were on. But anyway, that's okay. I am fine with doing clothes. I like my job and everything like that. Now, I haven't really made this a specific topic on this. And so I'm just going to literally jump on every now and then and do a video. And I'm just basically of my day, what I'm going to do that day. And it's just simple and easy for me because I like jumping on and just talking live and that. So if I do this, it's not the same. I don't have anyone to talk to in that, but I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. So I can get past that. Now, yes, I'm probably doing this different. As I said, do not judge because everyone does makeup differently. I know people who literally just put it all on with their fingers and that. I've only recently really picked it up on myself, so as I do a couple of different companies and I'm with some ambassadors, so I don't take professional photos, but that's the only thing. So, but yeah, I have work today, as you can see. I start at 11:30 and I go to about 5:30. Well, that's when the store closes, so duh. And I have to I'm working this weekend, so lovely me. So as most people know, I don't get out much. But tonight I was going to see if one of my girlfriends wanted to go dancing now. Knowing me, I'll probably have none of them say yes. But at the same time, I work tomorrow, so I don't know if I should because I am my girlfriend, a couple of my girlfriends want me to go down to their house as they're throwing a housewarming party finally. So I have a lot to think about over the day. I'm actually getting cramped up here, to be honest. Yeah, one foot's like anchored pins and needles. So yeah. Now people are probably judging me right now because I have just put this on top of that red stuff. That red stuff is just to conceal my black eyes. Like to help blur that black eye effect. This actually is I think it's Ivy. To be honest with you, it only has a number. Doesn't have what it is. This was the only one in store and it actually worked out really good for me. So it's 3325 it says, and it is sorry, I can't pronounce it. It's London. And if you're a makeup guru, you know exactly what one I'm talking about then. This was the only one in Coles that they had, so I was fine with it. Because I was out of concealer and I was starting to get really sick of how the Nutromedics concealer was. Like, don't get me wrong, it was perfect, it was wonderful, it fit in my skin color really good, as I like having a lighter tone, like a lot lighter tone. This isn't really much lighter tone than my skin, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. So, yeah, so as you can see, it's not that much lighter than me, but that's okay. My legs is like really numb, so I'm just trying to keep myself from getting bloodshot all the time. And yes, I do a powder as well to set it, and then I actually spray my setting. And I'm not telling you which ones I am using because I don't want this back makeup. I have quite a busy day. Not really busy, I'm working. But yeah, I thought like this is like will be different from most other people who jump on doing YouTube and that. Like they just like it's probably similar to, I won't say it's similar because that's a family, but I watch Lance 210, so Lance Stewart, and his family every now and then, and I watch Jeffree Star. I love his products. I've got a couple of his products, so you'll probably see me using some of his products. And there's the Dolan twins. I've only just recently started watching them. Like, I think because they actually did that collaboration with Jeffree Stars on Swapping Live, so it's actually quite good, to be honest. Like, I enjoyed that really well. I loved Jeffree being like an actual being Jeff Dolan. It was actually quite good. And don't judge again. Yeah, so it was quite interesting to watch people swap lives and that. And point is, I'm watching them, and it's like, what can I use without being offensive? It was like watching something, not something, people just basically living different lives. So like, yeah, Jeffree Stars and the Dolan twins swapped lives, like lived in their shoes for a day, and honestly, it was quite interesting because they did have two different lives. So that's where it was good. But at the same time, it was kind of really not, it wasn't disappointing because it was very interesting to watch. But yes, Jeffree Star's spray. Where was it? There we are. It was just weird. It was good, and it was, for me, annoying because they were just basically two rich families, and even though they lived 100% different lives, it was just like, it would be really good to see like someone really famous try and live with someone who is struggling like every single day. Like, I know family, like, I'm struggling, but I'm not as bad as some families I know. And it's really interesting to see the aspect of a lot of people who are actually struggling and to feed their families, to go around and basically just try and make a life with what they have. And some of us, like for me, that I have an online company and with Nutriomedics. What I don't get have that much profit from. I just basically buy stuff myself because I don't have, like, my anxiety stops me from getting out there and promoting it for me. I have this job. I've had 2 jobs at one point. At a couple of points, I've always had nutritionals on the side. I've always had a company on the side try and boost my money, but it's never really kind of been enough for me. Like, I've had to work a lot, and it's kind of just like impossible for me to to just stay afloat without having to struggle. And it's just like, well, okay then. It's just life. You have to do it. Or that's, and it's not something that I'm proud to do. Like, my family's, I've struggled since I was a young girl. My family's struggled since I was very young. Since my sister still lived at home. And yeah, it just shows. It would be really good to see, like, someone so, like, who has everything stable and that, and even though, yeah, they have their own issues and everything, and they have a lot going on in their life, it would be really good to see someone who has money and is stable in that type of perspective, trying to live a life of someone who doesn't have that, can't rely on money. They have to rely on hard work and willingness to just keep going and never giving up. Because it's not a good saying to have, and honestly, it's a saying that shouldn't have. Some people work to live when it should be so the saying should be work to live. But a lot of people, I know a lot of people in Australia live to work, because if they don't live to work, they can't provide for their families. They can't provide for, like, just themselves sometimes. I know people who are struggling, like, really deep down, and it's just something that, like, is quite not depressing to see, but bossy, I don't want to use. It's just hard to watch people. Like, don't get me wrong, I have a couple of bills, or damn bills, massive bills I have to pay off at the moment. But I'm coping. I'm able to cope, and yeah, it's just like it's very nice to see, like, people never giving up. Like, that's how I live my life. Like, never giving up, never being willingness to give up. So it's just really good to see. So I'm just about to shut my eyes, so well, that's pigmented. So it's a Morphe palette, and this is Color Burst palette. Just saying. I don't really like looking in my big mirror. I have a big mirror just in front of me, so I'm just gonna use this. So it's just, I've learnt tricks, specific type of tricks of the beauty guru people. It's not that I follow all of them, but hey, not everyone has like a specific way of doing their own makeup. I change mine up multiple times a day, to be honest. I never really let myself just stick with one type of routine, because if you don't change it up, it kind of gets boring for me. It's like, so I don't wear makeup every single day. And it's not that I don't love makeup, I love makeup. It's just I rather have a world where I can be specific on how I live it. Where's my little brush that I use? There it is. Oh, it's not really that brush, but it can do. But yeah, I would love to hear from other people, like what they struggle with. I know I struggle with anxiety and sometimes depression. I do have my bad days. So it's kind of just, you just have to like keep pushing. Like that's what I always do. I always keep pushing to the point where if I don't stop, keep pushing myself, I'm going to give up and I'm going to want to start thinking about suicide and everything. And it's not something I like. I don't like doing that. So yeah, it's just something most people have to work on. And I'm always here to chat. I'm always love chatting with people. So if anyone ever does need to chat, I'm always welcome to have you text me or email me or anything, to be honest. I've just knocked my foundation that I don't like knocking. So yeah, that's not the brush one. I think I'm using this one. So it's just like never giving up. That's all I've got to say. Now I have a friend, or she is a friend, but she's not a friend because she's a workmate. I have this workmate, and I went into work yesterday with all my makeup done up. Like I had this nice purple looking eyeshadow on and off the bossy boots and everything. And she's like, you have so much confidence to do like that. And it's not about confidence. It's the fact that I see other people do it and I'm like, why can't I do it? Like if they can do it, I can do it. And I'm lucky enough my workmates don't mind me doing it because it expresses my feelings and that. And I have a lot of customers who compliment me on that. And it's really good to see like people never giving up and always boosting other people and that. But yeah, I'm going to finish this all off. If you don't mind me sitting here talking and that and just basically being a normal, natural person, hit subscribe and everything. I'm literally, as it says, welcome to be demanted, to be honest, is how you pronounce it. So it's demand to be demand. It's really weird, it's really stupid. Honestly, I don't really mind. It's like just this weird, quirky way of saying my last name. If there is any more demands out there, hit me up. I'm always keen to meet other people with my similar last name. I know there's probably none left in Australia here because it's just my family. I know there's a family member out there who has no idea who I am. He is my older brother who is basically a stepbrother to me because he was my father's son. But it's always good to meet new people. Anyway, if you like me and you like watching me and that, hit the subscribe button down below. I have a bunch of stuff linked in the bio as well to go and follow me on Instagram, and if you want to follow me on Facebook. I don't do that much anymore. And I don't have Twitter, so don't even think about joining me or trying to follow me on Twitter. And yeah, anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm going to finish this off, go and make some lunch and get ready to finish off getting ready for work. But I love you and peace out with the crew.